for the Center for Human Flourishing, the reason that we talk about human flourishing and things like practical wisdom is in knowledge, the production of knowledge. I see something happening that's analogous to what you point out to in the social life, where either all knowledge is just very technical. How do you run your iPhone? What are the 12 steps to do this, that, or the other? Or it's very theoretical and can only be done at like these few places on the coast or in Chicago or whatever. But in the middle is a whole tapestry of wisdom that it helps us when we know where we want to go, but the question is, how do we get there? And that's not quite technical knowledge, and it's not quite theoretical knowledge, but it's this phronesis, this practical wisdom. And the center, if it's going to do anything, and I think in sort of reflection of who Catherine McCauley was and what the sisters did, is to be concerned with this sort of practical wisdom that is akin to what you're talking about with these intermediate societies. In some ways, to live life, you have to know some technical knowledge, you have to know how to do A, B, and C, and you have to know theoretical knowledge, who you are. So it might not be that all the practical wisdom in the world is quote unquote necessary, but it makes connecting the practical with theoretical possible.
Well, listen, this is perfect. You make a perfect point here, because social relationships are neither abstract nor are they merely technical. I mean, if you can only be abstract or technique, you don't know how to have a friend.
Absolutely.
I mean, friendship requires something practical, and it requires cultivation of certain habits of affability and loyalty. So that, sure, the entire social world is as multifarious as it is in this in-between that you just mentioned. Where do we learn how to have a social bond? I'll tell you, for almost everyone, at the beginning, their parents speak to them. The soul is brought wide awake by speech, and speech is irreducibly social. It's not abstract, and it's not just an instrument. I mean, there's only one way to have speech, which is to talk to somebody.
I mean, even when we do American Sign Language, right, or even when we write, there is the reciprocity of how...
There's reciprocity.
Yeah.
So I would say that the social world it's neither a tool, nor is it merely a concept.